Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's wonderful to see you all here today. We're going to talk about something incredibly important for our golden years: brain health. As we age, it's natural to think more about keeping our minds sharp and our bodies strong. One of the biggest concerns for many seniors is the risk of a stroke, which can have a devastating impact on our lives. But here's the good news: there's so much we can do to protect ourselves. You have more power over your brain health than you might think. Today, we're diving into 3 simple, yet powerful lifestyle changes you can start making right now to significantly slash your stroke risk and boost your overall brain health. These aren't complicated medical procedures. They're daily habits that can make a world of difference. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore how to take control of our health and ensure our minds stay vibrant for years to come. We're going to break down each tip, explain the science behind it in an easy-to-understand way, and give you practical advice to get started. Ready? Let's jump right in. Our first and perhaps most dynamic tip is to get moving. I know. You've heard it a million times. Exercise is good for you. But when we talk about brain health and stroke prevention, it's a game changer. Regular physical activity is like a supervitamin for your brain. So, what kind of magic is happening when we move our bodies? First, exercise improves blood flow. Think of your brain as a bustling city that needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to function. Your blood vessels are the highways that deliver these vital supplies. When you engage in physical activity, your heart pumps more efficiently, pushing more oxygen-rich blood to your brain. This improved circulation helps keep your brain cells healthy and can even encourage the growth of new ones, a process called neurogenesis. A well-nourished brain is a resilient brain, better equipped to handle challenges and resist damage. Furthermore, exercise helps to manage several key risk factors for stroke. It can lower your blood pressure, improve your cholesterol levels, and help you maintain a healthy weight. All of these factors place less strain on your arteries, reducing the risk of blockages or ruptures that can lead to a stroke. It's a domino effect of positivity. Now, you might be thinking, I'm a senior, I can't be running marathons. And you don't have to. The key is consistency, not intensity. The goal is to aim for about 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week. What does moderate mean? It means you're breathing a little harder, your heart rate is up, but you can still carry on a conversation. Let's talk about some fantastic, senior-friendly options. Brisk walking is one of the best. It's low impact, free, and you can do it almost anywhere. Find a nice park, walk around your neighborhood, or even use a treadmill. Swimming or water aerobics are other excellent choices. The water supports your joints, making it gentle on the body while providing great resistance for your muscles. It's incredibly refreshing too. Don't underestimate the power of dancing. Put on your favorite music and just move. It's not only great for your physical health, but also fantastic for your mood and cognitive function, as you have to remember steps and coordinate your movements. Or how about Tai Chi? This gentle, flowing martial art is wonderful for balance, flexibility, and mindfulness, all of which contribute to a healthier brain and body. Even gardening, with all its bending, lifting, and digging, counts as physical activity. The most important thing is to find something you genuinely enjoy. If you look forward to your daily activity, you're far more likely to stick with it. Start small if you need to. Even 10 minutes a day is a fantastic starting point. You can gradually increase the duration and frequency as you feel stronger. Remember to always consult with your doctor before beginning any new exercise regimen, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. They can help you create a plan that's safe and effective for you. So, let's make a promise to ourselves to get up and move a little more each day. Our brains will thank us for it. Moving on to our second powerful tip, let's talk about what's on our plates. The saying, "you are what you eat," is especially true when it comes to 我们的脑健康. Adopting a balanced, brain-healthy diet is one of the most delicious and effective ways to support your cognitive function and reduce your risk of stroke. Think of your food as the fuel that powers your brain's complex machinery. So, What does a brain-boosting diet look like? It's all about focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Let's start with the stars of the show: fruits and vegetables. These are packed with antioxidants, which are like your brain's personal bodyguards. Every day, our bodies produce unstable molecules called free radicals, which can damage cells, including our precious brain cells. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, protecting our brains from this damage, known as oxidative stress. Aim to eat the rainbow. Brightly colored fruits and vegetables are particularly rich in these protective compounds. Think of dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, vibrant berries like blueberries and strawberries, and deep red tomatoes. Berries, in particular, are celebrated for their brain benefits, thanks to compounds called flavonoids that have been shown to improve communication between brain cells and reduce inflammation. Next up, let's talk about whole grains. Unlike refined grains like white bread and white rice, which have been stripped of their nutrients, whole grains like oatmeal, brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread retain their fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The fiber in whole grains is crucial. It helps regulate your blood sugar levels, preventing spikes and crashes that can negatively impact your brain's energy supply. Stable blood sugar is essential for sustained cognitive focus. Moreover, fiber helps manage cholesterol levels, which, as we know, is a key factor in preventing the buildup of plaque in our arteries. And we can't forget about healthy fats. Not all fats are created equal. The ones we want to focus on are omega-3 fatty acids, found abundantly in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Omega-3s are a primary building block of the brain. They are crucial for creating and maintaining cell membranes and play a vital role in reducing inflammation throughout the body, including in the brain. If you're not a fan of fish, you can also find omega-3s in plant-based sources like walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. At the same time, it's important to limit a few things. Try to reduce your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy saturated and trans fats, which are often found in fried foods and commercially baked goods. These foods can promote inflammation and contribute to high blood pressure and high cholesterol, all of which are risk factors for stroke. Making these dietary changes doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with small, manageable swaps. Maybe trade your white bread for whole wheat, or add a side salad to your lunch. Keep a bowl of fresh fruit on your counter for an easy, healthy snack. Every healthy choice is a step in the right direction. Cooking at home more often can also give you complete control over your ingredients. Eating for brain health isn't about deprivation. It's about nourishing your body with delicious, wholesome foods that will help you thrive. Now for our third and final tip, and it's a big one: actively monitoring and managing your blood pressure. This might be the single most important step you can take to prevent a stroke. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is often called the silent killer because it usually has no obvious symptoms, yet it quietly inflicts serious damage on your blood vessels. Let's understand why. Imagine your blood vessels are like flexible garden hoses. Normal blood pressure means the water flows through gently. But with high blood pressure, it's as if the water is blasting through at full force, 24/7. Over time, this constant pressure damages and weakens the delicate inner lining of your arteries, including those leading to and inside your brain. This damage can lead to two major problems. First, it can cause the arteries to become narrow, hardened, and clogged with fatty plaques, a condition called atherosclerosis. If a clot forms and blocks one of these narrowed arteries in the brain, it causes an ischemic stroke, the most common type. Second, the relentless pressure can cause a weakened artery in the brain to rupture, leading to a hemorrhagic stroke. This is why regularly checking your blood pressure is absolutely non-negotiable. You can't manage what you don't measure. Many pharmacies offer free blood pressure checks, and home monitoring devices are widely available and easy to use. Make it a habit. Talk to your doctor about how often you should be checking it. Knowing your numbers is the first step to taking control. So, how do we manage it? The great news is that the first two tips we've already discussed, regular physical activity and a balanced diet, are two of the most effective natural ways to lower blood pressure. Exercise strengthens your heart, so it can pump blood with less effort, reducing the force on your arteries. A diet low in sodium and rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber, found in all those wonderful fruits, vegetables, and whole grains we talked about, can also have a profound effect. Specifically, cutting back on salt is huge, as excess sodium causes your body to retain fluid, which increases blood volume and consequently, blood pressure. In some cases, lifestyle changes alone may not be enough to bring blood pressure down to a safe level. This is where medication comes in, and it's incredibly important to follow your doctor's advice. Blood pressure medications are safe, effective, and can be life-saving. Taking your prescribed medication consistently, as directed, is not a sign of failure. It's a smart and responsible way to protect your brain. Think of it as an essential part of your brain health toolkit. Managing your blood pressure is a proactive commitment to your future self. It's about preventing a crisis before it ever has a chance to happen. By keeping your blood pressure in a healthy range, you're not just slashing your stroke risk. You're also protecting your brain from the more subtle, long-term damage that can lead to cognitive decline and vascular dementia. It's a true win-win for your long-term health and independence. So there you have it. 3 powerful, actionable tips to boost your brain health and significantly reduce your risk of a stroke. Let's do a quick recap. First, embrace regular physical activity. Find a movement you love and make it a joyful part of your daily routine. Second, nourish your brain with a balanced diet rich in colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. And third, be vigilant about monitoring and managing your blood pressure, working closely with your doctor. These 3 pillars, movement, nutrition, and blood pressure management, work together synergistically to create a powerful defense system for your brain. The beauty of these tips is that they not only reduce your stroke risk, but they also improve your overall quality of life. You'll feel more energetic, your mood will improve, and you'll be empowering yourself to live a longer, healthier, and more independent life. It's never too late to start. Whether you implement one of these tips or all 3, every positive change you make is a valuable investment in your cognitive future. Start small, be consistent, and be patient with yourself. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. Thank you so much for joining me today and for taking this time to focus on your health. I hope you found this information helpful and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on healthy aging. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one small change you plan to make this week? Sharing your goals can inspire others. Take care, stay active, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're talking about something incredibly important for our golden years: reducing the risk of a stroke. Strokes can be life-altering, but the good news is that many are preventable. By making a few key lifestyle changes, you can significantly lower your risk and continue to enjoy a vibrant, healthy life. So, let's dive into the essential steps every senior should take, starting right now. First up, let's talk about what's on your plate. You've heard it before, but it bears repeating. You are what you eat. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins is your first line of defense against stroke. Why? Because these foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help keep your blood vessels healthy and flexible. Think colorful salads, hearty vegetable soups, and delicious fruit smoothies. These aren't just good for you, they're delicious. Try to incorporate at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables into your daily meals. A serving might be a medium-sized apple, a handful of berries, or a cup of leafy greens. Also, it's wise to cut back on processed foods, sugary drinks, and anything high in saturated and trans fats. These culprits can lead to plaque buildup in your arteries, a major risk factor for stroke. Making small, sustainable changes to your diet is a powerful step towards a healthier future. Think of it as investing in your long-term well-being. Next on our list is moving your body. Regular physical activity is a game changer for your cardiovascular health. Now, this doesn't mean you have to run a marathon. The key is to find activities you enjoy and that are safe for you. For seniors, gentle exercises like walking, swimming, tai chi, or chair yoga can be incredibly effective. These activities help improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and maintain a healthy weight, all of which reduce your stroke risk. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week. You can even break it up into shorter 10-minute sessions throughout the day. A brisk walk around the neighborhood, a water aerobics class with friends, or even some dedicated gardening time can make a huge difference. The most important thing is to stay consistent. Find a buddy to exercise with to keep each other motivated. Remember to always consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program to make sure it's right for you. Let's move on to 2 critical numbers you need to know: your blood pressure and your cholesterol levels. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is the leading cause of stroke. It's often called the silent killer because it usually has no symptoms. Similarly, high levels of bad LDL cholesterol can lead to the hardening and narrowing of your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis, which dramatically increases stroke risk. So, how do you manage them? First, get them checked regularly. Your doctor can easily measure both. If your numbers are high, your doctor will work with you on a plan. This will likely include the diet and exercise habits we've already discussed. In some cases, medication might be necessary, and it's crucial to take it exactly as prescribed. Don't be afraid to ask your doctor questions. Understanding your condition and treatment plan empowers you to take control of your health. Managing blood pressure and cholesterol isn't just a suggestion, it's a non-negotiable part of stroke prevention. Here's a simple yet often overlooked tip: stay hydrated. Water is essential for nearly every function in your body, including maintaining healthy blood flow. Dehydration can cause your blood to thicken, which may increase the risk of blood clots forming and potentially leading to a stroke. It can also affect your blood pressure. So, how much should you drink? A common guideline is about 8 glasses of water a day, but your individual needs might vary based on your activity level, climate, and overall health. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. By then, you're already on your way to being dehydrated. Keep a water bottle handy and sip throughout the day. If you find plain water boring, try infusing it with lemon, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist. Remember, beverages like unsweetened herbal tea also count towards your fluid intake. Monitoring your hydration is a simple, effective habit that supports your entire cardiovascular system. This next point is absolutely crucial. Schedule and keep regular health checkups with your doctor. Think of your doctor as your partner in health. Regular visits allow them to monitor your overall well-being, track your key numbers like blood pressure and cholesterol, and catch any potential issues before they become serious problems. These appointments are your opportunity to have an open conversation about your health, any symptoms you're experiencing, or any concerns you might have. Your doctor can provide personalized advice based on your specific health profile and family history. They can screen for conditions like atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that significantly increases stroke risk. Don't put these appointments off. Proactive care is always better than reactive treatment. Regular checkups are one of the most powerful tools you have in your arsenal for preventing a stroke and maintaining your health for years to come. Finally, let's address 2 lifestyle habits that have a massive impact on your stroke risk: alcohol consumption and smoking. If you drink alcohol, it's vital to do so in moderation. Excessive alcohol intake can raise your blood pressure and contribute to other risk factors. The general recommendation is no more than 1 drink per day for women and no more than 2 drinks per day for men. As for smoking, there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's one of the worst things you can do for your vascular health. Smoking damages your blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and makes your blood more likely to clot. The moment you quit smoking, your body begins to heal, and your stroke risk starts to drop immediately. If you're a smoker, please know that it's never too late to quit. There are many resources available to help you, from nicotine replacement therapies to support groups. Talk to your doctor. They can guide you to the best quitting strategy for you. Making the decision to limit alcohol and quit smoking is a profound gift to your future self. So, let's quickly recap these essential steps. Nourish your body with a healthy diet. Stay active with regular exercise. Know and manage your blood pressure and cholesterol. Stay well hydrated. Keep up with your doctor's appointments. And avoid smoking and excessive alcohol. Taking these steps can empower you to live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life, free from the shadow of stroke. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found this information valuable and empowering. Your health is your greatest asset, and every small step you take today makes a big difference tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important, especially for our senior community: stroke prevention. You might be thinking, oh, another lecture about spending hours at the gym. But what if I told you that making a significant difference in your health could start with just 40 seconds? Yes, you heard that right. 40 seconds. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the surprising and powerful connection between short bursts of activity and a healthier, stroke-resistant life. Let's start with a common misconception: that preventing a stroke requires a complete life overhaul, filled with grueling, long workouts. While consistent exercise is key, the science is revealing a more flexible and, frankly, more manageable approach. It's not always about the duration, but the intensity and consistency. So, where does this magical 40 seconds come from? Recent studies have been exploring the power of what's called high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. Now, before you get intimidated by the name, let's break it down. We're not talking about flipping tires or sprinting like an Olympian. For seniors, this can be as simple as standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair as quickly as you can for 40 seconds, or marching in place with high knees. The idea is to elevate your heart rate for a very short period, followed by a rest. Research has shown that even these tiny, intense bursts can significantly enhance cardiovascular fitness, which is a cornerstone of stroke prevention. Think about it. A few 40-second efforts spread throughout your day. It's less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. Now let's zoom out a bit from those 40-second bursts and look at the bigger picture of weekly activity. The evidence is overwhelming. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week. That breaks down to just 30 minutes 5 days a week. And the payoff is huge. Doing this can reduce your risk of a stroke by a whopping 25%. What counts as moderate activity? It's anything that gets your heart beating a little faster. A brisk walk in the park, a fun dance class, cycling on a stationary bike, or even vigorous gardening. The key is to find something you genuinely enjoy. When you like what you're doing, it stops feeling like a chore and becomes a welcome part of your routine. 30 minutes can fly by when you're listening to your favorite music, a podcast, or chatting with a friend. But what if 150 minutes still sounds like a lot? What if your mobility is limited, or you're recovering from a health issue, maybe even a previous stroke? This is where another fascinating piece of research comes in. Studies have shown that for individuals, post-stroke, frequent, light-intensity activity breaks can have a profound impact. We're talking about simply breaking up long periods of sitting. Every half hour, get up and walk around your living room for a few minutes. Do some gentle stretches. Even just standing up can make a difference. These small actions help improve circulation and have been shown to lower systolic blood pressure, a major risk factor for stroke. So, the message here is incredibly empowering. Every single movement counts. Don't ever think that a small effort is a wasted effort. It's all contributing to your well-being. Let's dig a little deeper into the numbers, because they are truly motivating. We mentioned that 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week can reduce your stroke risk by 25%. But what if you can do a little more? A landmark study found that individuals who engaged in moderate to vigorous activity for at least 4 hours a week which averages out to about 35 minutes a day, saw their stroke risk decrease by an incredible 40%. 40%. That is a massive reduction, achieved through activities that are accessible to most people. It puts so much power back into our own hands. This isn't about some miracle pill. It's about the miracle of movement and your body's amazing ability to respond and strengthen itself. So, how exactly does physical activity work its magic against strokes? It's a multi-pronged attack on the biggest risk factors. First, let's talk about blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is the #1 controllable risk factor for stroke. Regular physical activity makes your heart stronger. A stronger heart can pump more blood with less effort. As a result, the force on your arteries decreases, lowering your blood pressure. It's a natural, effective way to manage hypertension. Next up is cholesterol. Exercise helps raise your levels of HDL, the good cholesterol, while helping to lower LDL, the bad cholesterol. Think of HDL as the cleanup crew for your arteries, removing excess cholesterol so it can't build up and form dangerous plaques that can lead to blockages and strokes. Physical activity is also a fantastic tool for managing weight. Being overweight or obese puts extra strain on your entire circulatory system and increases your risk for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes, all major stroke risk factors. By burning calories and building muscle, exercise helps you maintain a healthy weight, reducing that strain significantly. And let's not forget about diabetes. Exercise helps your body use insulin more effectively, which helps to control blood sugar levels. Poorly controlled diabetes can damage blood vessels over time, making a stroke more likely. So, by staying active, you're also protecting yourself from this complication. Essentially, physical activity is like a tune-up for your entire body. It improves circulation, strengthens your heart, balances your cholesterol, helps control your weight, and regulates your blood sugar. It tackles nearly every major modifiable risk factor for stroke head-on. It's one of the most powerful preventative tools we have, and it's accessible to everyone, regardless of age or current fitness level. So, how can you put all this information into practice? Let's create a simple, actionable plan. First, talk to your doctor. This is always the most important first step, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. They can help you determine what level of activity is safe and appropriate for you. Second, start small and build gradually. Don't try to go from 0 to 150 minutes in 1 week. Maybe start with a 10-minute walk each day. Once that feels comfortable, increase it to 15 minutes. And remember our 40-second rule. Incorporate a few activity snacks throughout your day. When a commercial comes on TV, stand up and march in place. While you're waiting for the kettle to boil, do a few wall push-ups. These small bits of movement add up. Third, find your joy. Explore different activities until you find something you love. Try water aerobics for a low-impact workout, join a Tai Chi class for balance and calm, or simply put on your favorite oldies and dance around the living room. When exercise is fun, you'll look forward to it. Fourth, make it social. Grab a friend or family member to be your walking buddy. Joining a group class is also a great way to stay motivated and meet new people. Accountability and social connection can make a world of difference. And finally, listen to your body. It's normal to feel a little muscle soreness when you start a new routine, but you should never feel sharp pain. Rest is just as important as activity for recovery and strength building. The journey to a healthier life and a lower stroke risk isn't a sprint. It's a series of small, consistent steps. It starts with the decision to move more, whether it's for 40 seconds or 40 minutes. You have the power to profoundly impact your health, one step, one stretch, and one heartbeat at a time. Thank you so much for joining me today to discuss this vital topic. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to take that next step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future content on living your healthiest life. Stay safe, stay active, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for our golden years: how to significantly lower your risk of a stroke with simple everyday changes. It's about taking proactive steps to protect our health and enjoy a vibrant, long life. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore how you can transform your health, one small step at a time. First up, let's talk about what's on your plate. Food is fuel, especially for our brains. To support brain health and reduce stroke risk, we need to focus on nutrient-dense foods. Think about adding more healthy fats like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil. These are fantastic for your brain cells. And don't forget omega-3 fatty acids. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with them. These powerful nutrients help reduce inflammation and keep your arteries clear. It's not about a strict diet, but rather about making smarter, more colorful choices every day. Imagine building a stronger brain with every bite. Now, let's get moving. You don't need to run a marathon to reap huge benefits. Regular physical activity is a cornerstone of heart and brain health. One of the best, easiest, and most accessible exercises is brisk walking. Aim for about 30 minutes a day, most days of the week. Find a park you love, walk with a friend, or even just walk around your neighborhood. The key is consistency. When you walk, you get your heart pumping, which improves blood circulation to every part of your body, including your brain. This helps lower blood pressure and keeps your blood vessels flexible and healthy. It's a simple habit that pays massive dividends for your long-term wellness. Think of it as a daily gift to your heart. Let's talk about a silent threat: stress. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on our bodies, especially our blood pressure. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for stroke, so managing stress is non-negotiable. The good news is, you can fight back with relaxation. Have you ever tried deep breathing exercises? Just taking a few minutes to inhale slowly, hold and exhale can instantly calm your nervous system. Other wonderful techniques include meditation, gentle yoga, or Tai Chi. Even hobbies like gardening, painting, or listening to soothing music can work wonders. Find what brings you a sense of peace and make it a regular part of your routine. Managing stress isn't a luxury, it's essential for protecting your health. Next is a tough but crucial topic: smoking. If you smoke, the single most powerful step you can take to reduce your stroke risk is to quit. I know it's incredibly difficult, but the benefits are almost immediate. Smoking damages your blood vessels, makes your blood thicker and more likely to clot, and raises your blood pressure. When you quit, your body begins to heal itself surprisingly quickly. Within just a year of quitting, your risk of a stroke can be cut in half. There are so many resources available to help you, from nicotine replacement therapies to support groups. Please, reach out for help. Your future self will thank you for making this life-saving decision. It's the ultimate investment in your health. Now, let's discuss being proactive with your health. Many of us live with chronic conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol. Leaving these unmanaged is like leaving a door wide open for a stroke. It's absolutely vital to work closely with your doctor to monitor and control these conditions. Take your medications as prescribed, check your blood sugar and blood pressure regularly, and go for your checkups. Knowledge is power. When you know your numbers, you and your healthcare team can create a plan to keep them in a healthy range. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being diligent and taking control of your health journey. Staying on top of these conditions is one of the most effective ways to protect your brain. Finally, let's circle back to your plate and add a splash of color. I'm talking about fruits and vegetables. It sounds simple, but their impact is profound. These nutritional powerhouses are loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that protect your body from damage and inflammation. They are also high in fiber, which helps manage cholesterol and keep you feeling full and satisfied. Try to incorporate a variety of colors into your meals. Think red bell peppers, leafy green spinach, vibrant blueberries, and bright oranges. Each color provides different nutrients. Challenge yourself to add one more serving of fruit or vegetables to your day. Maybe it's a handful of berries in your morning oatmeal or a side salad with dinner. These small additions add up to a huge boost for your overall wellness. So, let's quickly recap these life-changing habits. We've talked about fueling your brain with nutrient-dense foods like fish and healthy fats. We've highlighted the power of a simple daily walk to keep your heart strong. We've explored calming relaxation techniques to manage stress and lower blood pressure. We've underscored the critical importance of quitting smoking. We've emphasized the need to actively manage chronic conditions with your doctor. And finally, we celebrated the simple, powerful act of adding more colorful fruits and vegetables to your meals. None of these changes require a complete life overhaul overnight. The key is to start small. Pick one or two things from this list that feel manageable for you right now. Maybe it's committing to a 15-minute walk every day or adding a salad to your lunch. Once that becomes a habit, you can add another. Every small, positive choice you make builds on the last, creating powerful momentum towards a healthier, stronger, and more resilient you. You have the power to shape your health destiny and significantly reduce your risk of a stroke. It's about empowering yourself to live your senior years to the fullest, with energy and vitality. Remember, this journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found this information helpful and feel inspired to take the next step on your health journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which change are you excited to try first? Stay healthy, stay happy, and we'll see you in the next video. What if I told you that a simple 40-second habit could dramatically change your health and potentially save your life? It sounds too good to be true, right? But stick with me, because today we're uncovering the secrets to a longer, healthier, and happier life, and it all starts with small, powerful actions. Let's get right into it. The secret isn't some magic pill or an extreme diet. It's about building a foundation of healthy habits, one small step at a time. The 40-second habit we're talking about is a powerful burst of activity. Think about it. A quick set of squats, a short plank, or even vigorously running in place for just 40 seconds. Studies show that these short, intense bursts of exercise, done consistently throughout the day, can significantly improve your cardiovascular health, boost your metabolism, and add quality years to your life. It's not about spending hours at the gym. It's about breaking up sedentary time and telling your body to stay active and strong. Start with one 40-second burst a day and see how you feel. Now, this 40-second rule is just the gateway. It's the key that unlocks a whole lifestyle of longevity. Once you've mastered that, let's build on it. The next pillar of a long and healthy life is hydration. So many of us are chronically dehydrated without even knowing it. Your body is like a high-performance engine, and water is its premium fuel. Proper hydration supports everything from brain function and energy levels to detoxification and skin health. It helps transport nutrients to your cells and keeps your joints lubricated. How much should you drink? A good rule of thumb is to aim for about 8 8-ounce glasses, which is about 2 liters, or half a gallon. A simple trick is to keep a water bottle with you at all times. Every time you finish a task, take a few sips. Before you know it, you'll have hit your daily goal. Don't wait until you're thirsty. By then, you're already dehydrated. Next up, let's talk about the mind. You can have the healthiest body in the world, but if your mind is constantly stressed, you're fighting an uphill battle. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is simply the practice of being present in the moment, without judgment. It's about taking a step back from the constant chatter in our heads. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, a hormone that, over time, can lead to a host of health problems, from high blood pressure to a weakened immune system. Practicing mindfulness, even for just a few minutes a day, can dramatically lower stress levels, improve your mood, and even enhance your focus. You can try a simple breathing exercise. Just close your eyes and focus on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. It's like a workout for your brain, building resilience against the pressures of daily life. Now let's move on to something we all love but often don't get enough of: sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a biological necessity. It's during sleep that your body performs its most critical repair work. Your brain processes information, your cells regenerate, and your muscles heal. A consistent sleep routine is crucial. This means going to bed and waking up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, leading to better quality sleep. To improve your sleep hygiene, create a relaxing bedtime ritual. Maybe it's reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music. And definitely try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. The blue light emitted from phones and tablets can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Prioritizing sleep is one of the most powerful things you can do for your long-term health. But we're not meant to go through life alone. Humans are social creatures, and healthy social interactions are a vital ingredient for a long life. Research has shown that people with strong social connections tend to live longer, have stronger immune systems, and experience better mental health. It's not about having hundreds of friends on social media. It's about nurturing meaningful, supportive relationships. Make time for the people who lift you up. Call a friend, have dinner with your family, or join a club or group that shares your interests. These connections provide a sense of belonging and support that is incredibly protective for both our mental and physical well-being. Loneliness can be as damaging to your health as smoking or obesity, so make cultivating your social circle a priority. Finally, let's talk about fun. Engaging in hobbies is not just a way to pass the time. It's a powerful tool for enhancing your well-being. Hobbies provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment outside of work and family responsibilities. They allow you to engage your creativity, learn new skills, and enter a state of flow where you're completely absorbed in an activity you enjoy. This state of flow is incredibly beneficial for reducing stress and boosting happiness. Whether it's gardening, painting, playing a musical instrument, or hiking, find something that you are passionate about. Your hobby is your personal time to recharge and reconnect with yourself. It's a joyful practice that pays huge dividends for your mental health and overall life satisfaction, which are directly linked to longevity. So let's recap the secrets to a longer, healthier life. It all starts with that powerful 40-second habit of daily activity. From there, we build a strong foundation by hydrating adequately, practicing mindfulness to manage stress, establishing a consistent sleep routine, nurturing our social connections, and making time for hobbies that bring us joy. None of these things are revolutionary on their own, but when you weave them together, they create a powerful tapestry of health and vitality. It's not about making massive, overwhelming changes overnight. It's about starting small, with one 40-second habit, and building from there. Choose one area to focus on this week. Maybe it's drinking more water, or trying a 2-minute meditation. Small, consistent efforts are what lead to lasting transformation. You have the power to create a healthier future for yourself, starting right now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information valuable and inspiring. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more content to help you live your best life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one small habit you're going to start today? Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.